to another weekly live in the Mums and Dads Renovators and Decorators group. And today I'm going to speak about how to charge your worth in the property space, particularly when it comes to working as a renovation consultant or even maybe an interior designer and stylist. So like usual, just give me a minute to share my slides. So yes, this is week 4, guys. Week 4, go back and have a listen in the guides at the Mums and Dads Renovators and Decorators group for the first 3 weeks. How do you get clients to actually see you in a light where they feel like they are going to pay you whatever you ask per hour? So what gives you the power in relation to getting the money that you deserve when you're working with clients? So let's go through this. This is all part of the Your Renovation Business series, which is the theme of October. So first of all, consulting, right? I teach people to be renovation consultants, but the consulting industry now generates 1 billion to 300 billion, 100 billion, not one, 100 billion to 300 billion in revenues over 200 industry and functional areas. The consulting industry is huge across all different areas. You know, we're talking HR, we're talking about business consulting, it's just huge. The consulting industry has really taken off and you can get on it. If you've got skills in renovating and you'd like to earn a living and get paid what you deserve through using those renovation skills, then let's take a look at what a renovation consultant actually does. A renovation consultant oversees the design and construction to meet the client's needs and budgets. So essentially, you are working with a client. That client might have all these ideas about what they want their renovation to be and to look like. They may not know about design. They might not have any clue about colours. They might not know how to interview, find, and what to look for in a good tradesperson. So if you can help somebody with those kinds of skills and you have those kinds of skills, they're of value in the marketplace. So let's have a look. If you've got any of these things, if you can find a property and do property research, if you know how to plan a renovation, if you're okay with shopping, oh, hello, me, I'm okay with shopping. If you're all right with shopping and you like to find product, to source product, to compare prices, to get good deals, to shop with someone and help them choose when they've got no idea. We forget, guys, that people only renovate once every blue moon. And if you're renovating more frequently, you're going to bring a lot of value to somebody who doesn't do it very often or who's terrified about, mucking it all up, or doesn't want to waste money, doesn't know where, doesn't have the time. These people might be at work, working long hours, and they're just like, couldn't be bothered with a renovation. It needs to happen. I need a new bathroom, but I'm not going to have any part of that. You go sort it with me and for me. Just let me know, what's going on, and I'm happy. I'll be happy to get the job done. So they're our clients, right? They're out there in the marketplace everywhere. If you can work with trades, if you know what to look for, if you are good at keeping a renovation on time and on budget, if you're great at styling, if you love styling, you don't have to be a professional, but if you really love it and you know that you can present a property and take that to market looking really shiny, then you are of worth in this market. If you can understand the real estate sales process, real estate talk, commissions, then you can help someone. And also, I love to put there celebrating the outcome. It's really, really awesome if you've done a project with a client and they're excited about it and they're happy. It's really joyful, right? I remember working with Maria at Strathfield. Jen in my group worked with her as well, in my team. And Maria was just so happy with the renovation that we helped her with. And so was her daughter. Daughter came to the door and gave us a great big hug because her mum was a bit, slow at choosing tiles and didn't really have an idea of what would look great. And so we coordinated all that with and for her. It was so much fun, that project on a beautiful heritage house. All right, how do you go about charging your worth? How do you actually charge your worth? Firstly, there's a couple of ways you can charge for your services. You can charge, quote, for the job, or you can just charge an hourly rate. A lot of people start with charging an hourly rate because it's simple. They just go, okay, I'm just going to talk to someone and get the job, and then I'll just start charging anywhere between $50 and $200 per hour. Because the truth is, you want to be building your reputation. You want to have clients refer you on to other clients. You want testimonials. You want social proof. So you might have to start low, guys, at $50 an hour, but it's very, very easy to get to $200 an hour, particularly if you start to up your fees inside a quote. So your brand matters, how you represent yourself to the marketplace, whether you connect with your clients. Your brand it's what people see first. They will judge you on your abilities according to how you look to them. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be wearing high heels and flashy clothes. It means there has to be a connectability between you and someone that you want to work with and for. You might have to up your brand appearance a little bit if you're finding that you're not attracting the right client. It is all about your brand. There's a lot of work behind getting out there and charging your worth, probably more than it appears. But the truth is, if you have those core skills and you can run a renovation and you love to style and you love to choose colors and you believe that you could help somebody with your skills, then you should be really out in that marketplace giving this a good go. That inside every ugly home is a potential client. There are ugly homes everywhere. Everyone's home gets tired as the years march on, houses get older, and people will need their homes renovated, whether it just be a bathroom or a kitchen or whatever. So there's no shortage of clients. You just have to get in front of them in a believable manner in which they're happy to part with significant fees for you to complete that service. All right, so there's also, you can also run this in some kind of joint venture profit share. And the beauty with a joint venture, without getting it too much, is that you kind of control the property. There's no stamp duty and there's income tax, but there's not capital gains tax because you actually don't own that property, right? You're not buying the property. You're just holding it under a couple of really nice contracts that keep it safe for you while you go and do the work. And we always advise that you receive solicitors' advice to go and do that properly, or come and work with our team, and we've got the right people to put you in touch with. Renovator, that's you. So essentially, joint venture profit share is like this. There's the property, there's someone doing the work or organising the work with and alongside the property owner, and there's also the funds if you want to renovate a property that is not your own. And the funds can come from you, they can come from the property owner in some kind of agreement, or they can come from someone who's happy to invest with you because they know you've got the goods and that deal is going to end up at a profit share and they're going to receive a little bit of that. All right, so I can see myself in video. Feel free to comment, guys, if you want. If you want to comment, you are welcome to. Let me know that you're there. All right, so use your reno skills to make money. We quite often forget. I was actually on a podcast yesterday and it was all about identifying our skills and really breaking things down into what we could take to the market to become an income creation machine, essentially. So if you've got reno skills and you want to use them to make money, you can renovate your own home. You could style for sale. You can open up a style for sale business. Whether you're qualified or unqualified, you could actually go do that if you have the skills. You can be a blogger or a vlogger. I see so many gorgeous young Instagrammers up there and they're just documenting the whole renovation from start to finish, and people love to learn from that, and then they'll attract sponsorships and fees for actually sharing product and launching product and promoting product. You can run a handyman business. Years ago, my husband was out of work for a short time. He was actually between jobs, but straight away he said, well, hang on a minute, I'm a renovator, I have skills. We opened up a handyman business like that and it went nuts. It took off in a short amount of time because he had the skills to do a lot of things and he was kind, and he ended up working for a lot of older ladies and they loved him. So a handyman business can really fly, really fly. Joint ventures, again, buddying up, pallying up with somebody else who either has complementary skills or complementary finances. Scale your renovation business. And by that, I mean There's no reason when we're renovating that we only just need to do one renovation at a time. If you've got things sorted and your team all organized, you can overlap these renovations. If you're not buying and selling properties because you're not the property owner, it's also very easy to overlap these renovations. So you can scale your renovation business. So rather than one flip and one lot of property per year, you might earn 2 or 3, one lot of profit per year. You might earn 2 or 3 lots of profit per year because you're wheeling and dealing on properties that you haven't had to go through the slow process of buying, settling, renovating, and then, selling at the end. You could be a product ambassador. Oh, you could do property flips. That's everyone's personal favorite. It's just such a beautiful way of earning money in small chunks or big chunks, depending on the type of deal that you do and depending upon your level of experience and how brave you are. But certainly a lot different than earning money per hour from a boss. All of this is different than earning money per hour from a boss because you control all of this, what you take on. You can run a renovation consultancy. And if anybody is listening to this right now and wants to know more about what that looks like, just book a call. You could be a project manager if you have the right qualifications. So be careful of that, guys. Be careful of volunteering yourself as a project manager if you are not aware of the exact rules and regulations in your state and also what qualifications are necessary. You could do sponsorships or free product. I had great big tins of Tallman's paint land at my door one day, and the guy on it was a little note saying, "Hey, from our local stockists, if you're doing a project and you're happy to use this paint and you're happy to promote what you're doing on that project, that would be great. No obligation, just a free product." Like, okay, that's fine. So actually it was paving paint. So I did a little bit of an area out the back, which we're going to tile over later, but paving paint tidied it up, took some videos and all that kind of stuff. So if you want sponsorships or free product, they're out there. If you want larger deals, they're also out there. If you want to use your renovation skills and your ability to work out what a deal costs and what you need to do to a property to improve it, and you wanted to work as a buyer's agent, oh my goodness, to be a buyer's agent and also have these skills where you can let people know what they're buying, what the renovation potential is, what you would do with that property if it was yours. Like, you really can help move property if you've got these renovation skills. You can be a social media influencer. It's me, probably the oldest renovation influencer online. Hello, don't care. But yeah, there's plenty of scope out there to become a social media influencer in the renovation space because it's a popular topic and people love it. Or a podcaster, like I was on a podcast yesterday. So you can run your own. All right, guys, that's it in a nutshell. Charge your worth. It's all about brand. It's all about presenting yourself into the marketplace so that whoever reaches out to you for help with their renovation will go, wow, okay, I bet this person's expensive. And sometimes you can surprise them by charging a little bit less than they think if you position yourself well enough, and they'll be happy to move forward with your services. Get some deals under your belt, get some social proof, get some testimonials, get some recommendations. And honestly, this business just flies. And then as soon as it flies, then you can scale it up and up and up and up. You can do more jobs, or you can charge more money if you want, to work with a certain type of client and you want to really be in a position to pick and choose who you deal with every day. Mums and dads, renovators and decorators is where it's at. So come and follow us on Facebook. There's also YouTube at Renovate and Real Estate, or book a call to speak to me at any stage. I still take the calls. So jump online and book a call with me at renovateandrealestate.com.au/call. Keep painting, stay beautiful, and I'll see you Tuesday lunchtime next week. Bye, guys.